You're listening to Tech Gumbo on Talk 107.3 FM, WBRP, Baton Rouge's local talk and information leader.
This is Haggai Davis, back with young Haggai III and Noah Davis.
Always glad to be here.
The co-host for the week. And we're still talking with Miss Shannon Fish Fertitta from the Captial Area Corporate Recycling Council. We talked last time about, the council and how you can recycle your products. This time we're going to talk a little bit about how the council resells and reuses computers and technology. So Shannon, welcome back to the Tech Gumbo here.
I am pleased to be here.
So what community programs does the CACRC have to offer?
Well, we are extremely involved in our community. We have actually been in the Baton Rouge community for nearly 20 years. So we have roots here. We care about our families and our kids and our nonprofit organizations and our schools and our churches. So we do have a lot of great programs available for these individuals.
Now, and as a nonprofit, you have a board of directors who help govern the oversight of the organization.
We do. We have a wonderful board.
And as well as an executive staff. Nancy Jo is the executive director.
That's correct.
Nancy Jo
Craig is her name.
Nancy Jo Craig. Mm-hmm. And your position?
I'm the assistant director.
Assistant director, okay. And y'all have about 20 people total on staff?
We're 18 full-time, and then we have a couple of part-timers and a couple of great volunteers. So
wonderful. Yeah. And so a lot of community involvement.
Absolutely. During, of course, we all remember Hurricane Katrina. That was our biggest project to date.
Really?
We made a call to businesses nationwide, and we asked everyone for their donations. We had to find a way to help the disaster victims. Baton Rouge was just flooded with people who were down to nothing. So we were able to acquire 3,500 computer systems and donate those to families, schools, and nonprofit organizations who had been displaced and come to Baton Rouge and had nothing. So being able to give them a computer to use for job searching, for their kids to do their homework, for finding family, for whatever they needed was really significant. So 3,500 computer systems were given away during, I think, a 9-month span.
3,500?
3,500 systems.
That's impressive.
It was a lot of work, and it was very much worth it.
Cool. Yeah. The rewarding nature of that had to be just amazing.
It was wonderful.
So you have machines that you donate. Are there also machines that people can come and buy, recycled machines, refurbished machines, things of that nature?
Absolutely. We have a very busy and active store. When you come to our location at 1400 Main Street 5 days a week, you can actually come in and shop. You can shop our large selection of computers, laptops, LCD monitors, lots of odds and ends, lots of parts and pieces. And we also have an eBay store. So whatever you don't see in our store, you check out our eBay store, pick it all up right there at our store at 1400 Main Street.
And anybody can do this?
Anybody can come in and shop. We do have our special programs that we offer for, we have our Laptops for Kids program. We have computers for Louisiana families. And then we do have very special deals for 501c3 nonprofits, which they can come in and get details about special pricing. But we're open to everyone. Anyone can come in and shop.
So what do you sell in the store?
We sell pretty much anything that we can refurbish. So because of our very stringent certification, everything that we sell has to be tested to a very high standard of quality. We quality control like crazy. So we have got wonderful desktop computers, laptop computers, LCD monitors, LED monitors. Occasionally we'll get, some little flat screen TVs even. We have some consumer electronics and any assortment of parts and pieces, whether it be optical drives, keyboards and mice, anything else that you may need for a computer.
So when you get these Windows 7 computers, are you upgrading the Windows 10 before they go back out? Or if they come in as Windows 7, they're going out as Windows 7?
Well, what happens when we get in computers, we remove the drives completely. So when we get to a computer and it's time to refurbish it, we're basically at ground zero. If it makes sense to build a computer and have Windows 7 on it, that's what we'll do. We do offer an upgrade to Windows 10 right now. We know that Microsoft is offering those upgrades for free.
For one more month.
For one more month, but we caution people on doing that themselves because they may experience some bugs. So we absolutely recommend if they buy it from us and they really want Windows 10, just let us do that service for you. But we offer it both ways. We have 7, we have 8.1, and we have Windows 10.
Cool. So whenever people come in and buy these things, since they are refurbished, are they discounted? Are they significantly cheaper than the normal retail price? How does that work out? So much cheaper. A family may be very hard-pressed to walk into a retail store, a big box store, and drop $400, $500 on a new laptop for their kids. They can walk into our store 5 days a week and walk out with a laptop for about $100 to $150. Wow. That is a lot cheaper. Significantly. And it has a 1-year warranty as well.
I do know several nonprofits that have upgraded their systems because they were holding on to very old Windows XP computers that needed to get rid of. And they, instead of buying $600-700 desktops, brand new state-of-the-art machines, they went over to you guys, and for under $100 they were walking out with i3 processors with 8 gigs of RAM. And yeah, it wasn't the newest, wasn't the greatest, the fastest, but it was what they needed. And on very tight budgets, it makes a lot of sense.
Absolutely. And in fact, getting an i3 or an i5 computer, the i-series has been around for a while, right. But that's much more up-to-date technology versus what other people may have right now.
And the i-series computers, they're multiple generations. I think we're on generation 9 now for the processors. But even still, an i3 generation 3 processor is still relatively fast compared to anything else that's been out there for a while.
We have been blessed, really, to have a lot of wonderful laptops that have come in recently. They are actually 3rd and sometimes 4th generation i5 laptops. Yes, and they are just wonderful. And I mean, we're able to offer these back to people for about $200. So what a savings. They would never be able to order that from a retail store or a big box store for that price.
So is there a warranty on this?
Absolutely. We offer a 1-year parts and hardware warranty on every computer we sell. So every desktop and laptop computer has a 1-year warranty, regardless of the age, the speed, the price. It's all 1 year.
That's a better warranty than you get from some of the big box stores.
It is. Most refurbs get a 90-day warranty.
A lot of brand new equipment from the big box stores has 90 days.
Wow. Well,
so
we're better than them.
I'm impressed. That's really spectacular.
We have great faith in our technicians and in our quality and in our quality procedures. So,
do y'all work on computers? Just fix computers that are having troubles?
We can service fixed computers that we sell. If you bought it from someplace else, if you got it somewhere else, we are not able to service it. We can only service the ones that we sell.
And do people have to bring those back to you? Do y'all go out on site to fix things that you sold?
Unfortunately, we don't go on off-site and do computer repairs. The customer would have to bring it back into us, but we have a rather fast turnaround, usually 24 to 48 hours.
Do you have a tech support kind of system?
Our technicians are wonderful. So if a person has any issues with anything they bought from us, whether it be a computer or a laptop, they can just give us a call at 225-379-3577 and just say, hey, I'm having an issue. I was wondering if I can speak to a technician about this particular thing. And 9 times out of 10, you will talk directly to a tech. If not, we will get you a call back.
Do you put any special programs or software on your laptops as well?
So on all of our desktops and laptop computers, we put basically the same programming. We offer... It's very clean. We don't put a lot on it. We just have your web browsers. We have a good basic antivirus program. It's just a free open source program called Avast. We also have your Adobe Reader, and we have a free version of your Word, Excel, PowerPoint. It's the open source version, so it's not the Microsoft.
It's not Microsoft, but it is a
Correct. It's the open office.
Open
So
office.
that is loaded onto these systems. And we also have an optional upgrade to the Microsoft version if you should so choose.
And again, online, you can purchase these real quick?
You can. We have a Shopify store on our Facebook page, and we also have an eBay store. So if you go to our website, see something you like,
Give
click
us
on
your
a link.
website and your contact information one more time.
Sure. Website's www.cacrc.com. I can be reached at S as in Sam, Fish, Fish, at cacrc.com, or give us a call, 225-379-3577.
Shannon, thank you so much for stopping in the Tech Gumbo. That's been fascinating. It really has been. As a reminder, you can always go to Tech Gumbo to listen to any of the previous segments we've ever done on any of the shows. So I encourage you to go to techgumbo.net. I'm Haggai Davis, along with our guest hosts, Haggai III and Noah. This is Tech Gumbo, been brought to you by Gulf South Technology Solutions. 225-216-2169 for all your technology needs.